I'm going to do a quick one on my bullet marker build. It's mostly built around auto attacks, critical shot, steady aim, running shot, kneeling shot, switch step, double gun stance, and then outrage. I should point out these skills, Smash Bullet, Full Metal Jacket, Napalm, and Tase are all getting removed to be added to a different class. So just be aware of that. And the bullet skills, the remaining ones, Freeze, Tracer, and Silver, are all being converted to elemental bonuses. So, or not elemental bonuses, they're going to convert your damage type to that element. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be lightning, I think. Ice damage, holy damage, and probably lightning, most likely. I'll explain the skills as I use them. So, pretty standard late game build. Use all your buffs. Find an enemy somewhere. Stack up grit, kneeling shot, and bloody overdrive. That's going to be one of your main mobbing skills. It's very good. The range is very generous on it as well. But the further away they are, the less hits are going to make contact, so you're going to kind of want to get them close if they're strong. If you're in a lower level map, you can just use it to clear a large area. This is more of a bossing skill. It ignores defense, which is good. Like, on a lot of bosses, they have very high defense, so being able to ignore that will be very impactful, but on normal mobs, it's not too great. This one's an AoE that you have full control over, it's the direction you aim, so you can use it for mobbing. Because I'm an auto attack build, my auto attacks are far superior. If you were built around skills, that's going to be one of your main mobbing skills. You'll probably have skills from your other jobs that you'll actually rely on, but for me, I instead use Outrage, which I'm actually not really built to use right now. I did not know how much SP it was going to cost to use it, and it's a lot. But basically, you want to make a pile, set up your buffs before you use it, because you cannot set them up after you use it, so make your pile, use Outrage, and obliterate everything. You get 10 seconds of just god tier normal attack damage that has AoE. It's great. Now, as you see, I burned through almost all of my MP in just that little burst. It takes, I believe, the cost of the skill per attack. So, it's a lot. If you're bursting a boss or something, you're going to be out of mana immediately. Now, the downside of that skill is you cannot use Kneeling Shot with it, because it blocks all skill use while you're using it, and you can't use it while Kneeling Shot. I don't think that's going to change, because it's already extremely strong, but just be aware of that. And most of the time you're going to just be doing Kneeling Shot normal attacks with this setup. You're only going to really use Bloody Overdrive, and then Rest in Peace is kind of, if you have a big pile on you, you can use it, but realistically, the damage is just too low. It's basically the damage of like 3 or 4 auto attacks, but the delay on it makes it not nearly as good. These enemies do have high defense, these infra rockers, so like you can kind of see that like the damage from whatever the hell this skill is. Mozambique drill. That it's noticeably stronger than Rest in Peace. Now, this is still going to be stronger just because, yeah. 20 hits is a lot, and since you can just pin them all on top of you and land most of those attacks, it's going to be your strongest AoE by far, other than Outrage. Outrage is very good, especially if you can get everything into a pile. It's just about the cost management. Like, already, it ended immediately because I was low land to begin with. Just casting the buff already brought me down. But yeah, that's the class. It's good. Like, I'm pretty high end, but I still have a lot of room to improve. So it's just all stuff that's going to take a very long time to get, like gens and whatnot. In terms of like basic gear, I'm pretty well there. I also have very high evasion. If I give up a lot of damage, you can see how much I lose right here. So, what? About 10–13%, give or take. By equipping the full shade set, I actually have 79 evasion to all types of damage. Whereas normally I would only have 200% evasion towards physical attacks, only melee though, which is capped at 95%. So that's my durability for this build. If you're wondering why I am so squishy, it's because I'm relying on that evasion. Depending on the content that I'm doing, I'll either go for max damage like I am right now, or go for the evasion for all types. But that should do it. Like, that's the build. It's not very good when you don't have your buffs. When you do have your buffs, it's pretty good. Oh, I should explain that as well. One of the buffs that Running Chop got, it's all normal attack builds stuff, is they get additional lines based on your attack speed, as well as your AoE ratio. So, or I think the damage goes up, yes, okay. It's one, both, or the other. But it's a way to offset the fact that if you have high ping, you're going to have very slow attack speed compared to what you would have normally. So the fact that your attack speed gets converted to additional lines allows you to somewhat get the attack speed you should have. Which, yeah, it's good until it's not good. It's less good when you're using Outrage and you're out of MP immediately. But, you know, the damage isn't free. Alright, that should do it. I'll probably do a video on my other two classes that I made at some point before the DB gets deleted. But for now, later.